Before starting with Great Plains Software back in '99, I didn't know anything about it. And so certainly it was my introduction to all of these different applications, which I really appreciate. And certainly it's been the story of my whole career is been in this space.
One of my most favorite things to do, and the reason I do this is I have an accounting background. I love working with numbers and financials and doing that kind of thing. But I always wanted to work with clients and help them learn to be more efficient with their software and have an understanding of everything that it can do for them. And so my favorite part has always been working with our clients and helping them become better and make their days easier with the solutions.
Oh, in my career, Great Plains GP, Dynamics GP, whatever you want to call it, has been very instrumental in moving me forward in what I was doing or the career path I decided to take. It allowed me to really branch out and explore different technologies that I wasn't aware of. It has been a very fun ride. I've met a lot of people through the years, which to this day I still keep in contact with.
What has GP meant to me in my career? Well, I started about 25 years ago, going on 26, and it started with GP. So for 18 years, I worked only with the GP product, and I just really love how it is still around after so many years.
I started in tech support. I was everything IT and hardware, and learning GP helped me progress to sales. I became a team manager. I became a client success manager to general manager, and now I'm the director of client success. I think it was the passion that I had for GP and the relationships that I built with the clients because of that passion truly brought me to where I am today.
GP in my career it's been everything. This was my first major product that I worked with almost out of college. So it's given me all of my opportunities to express myself technically through, being able to work in the database and get some of that programming feel and solving those data related problems, but also just being able to work from an end user perspective and solve the day-to-day process problems of how can I make this work and how can I keep this compliant as I work with the software.
As I go back to thinking about it, was my 7 years of user experience. I went through a migration from the DOS GPA customer or software to Dynamics 4.0, which is where my Dynamics GP career started. And then from there, I discovered that I liked the IT side of it, so it got me into consulting. And so really, GP kind of sprung me on my last 30 years of work.
Keep in mind, I've been doing this for more than 30 years, so you could say that GP means the world to me. It's provided me with a platform to focus on improving the lives and businesses of other people, and to see them be successful is very rewarding. I love GP.
GP has actually meant a lot to me because it was the foundational, one of the foundational components of my career. So I was a GP consultant for probably 10 years. And during that time, I got to do so many different things. For example, sometimes it was straightforward helping clients implement, but I also worked for a time as a hot site consultant. So I would go to clients that had struggled with GP for whatever reason, and I would help them figure out their tough problems and try to get things back on track. And that was very challenging, but very rewarding.
I've watched that product grow. I've watched it stay strong in its foundation of who it is and what it's meant to do, and that's to help run businesses. And so I feel like it's very special to me in that when I look at that product, it's like looking back at my career and how I grew up with technology and kind of where I'm at today. And technology has fast forwarded a million times, and growing up with GP, I have a very strong kind of respect for that foundation of what you really need to build something great and that can last and that helps people. And so it has just meant the world to me. I don't know where I would be without Dynamics GP.